Hi guys, thank you for stopping by for another video today. And this is an important video. It's an excerpt of Dr. Sebi speaking at something that I think that we all should be mindful of. And I will let Dr. Sebi speak and then I will add my bit to that.
In New York, I used to get stones thrown at me. But I understood. Not because the Caucasian people give me that particular privilege and that kind of environment. I am still the son of Africa. And they come first. But I have to wait a little bit longer because, like I said, if 10 men go to sleep and one wakes up at 5 in the morning and the others are still sleeping, the best he could do is wait for those to wake up. Because if he tries to go and wake this one up over here, what's wrong with you? I'm still asleep, can't you see? So we cannot curse him because he's asleep. So we just have to unite all of us that are yawning, come together and begin the process of helping those that are still asleep. That is our duty. Those of us that are waking up begin to do things that would complement those that are still asleep. But instead we curse him. We call him dead. We call him asleep. Yes, he's asleep. But what are you doing in your awake state? Nothing. So let us do something now. Let us come together and further this healing process because it is grossly needed all over the world. Not only in the black race, but in the whole human race. Healing is necessary. And we have that responsibility because we know that they don't know what they're doing. You know how old medicine been here? How long? It's been here for 253 years. They're not curing AIDS or sickle cell or diabetes. No, they're not. So what are they saying to us? They just can't do it.
So as Dr. Sebi noted, we are all at different stages, and I think that it's important that we be mindful of that. Some of us are well aware of a lot of things as it pertains to what is happening in the health industry, what is happening with the food and so forth. And there are many of us who aren't aware. There are some people who have no idea. They have no idea and they don't understand. They can't grasp the information that is available, even if they come in contact with the information. But that being said, we have to approach with love because many of us, we have to be mindful of the fact that we at one time were asleep and we became exposed to knowledge, whether it is through someone like Dr. Sebi, whether it is through books, or however we came into the knowledge we did. And so we have to be mindful that there are others who are not in that position. They are not ready for the information. And we have to approach our brothers and sisters with love, and we have to share the information with love. And maybe they're not ready to hear it as yet, but that doesn't mean that you should stop sharing the information. Share the information, but just be mindful that there are people whom we love and care about. Could be our children, could be our parents, could be our spouse, could be our best friends, or people we care about in general who are just not ready for the information. And we have to respect that. But what we do is that we continue to share. We also have to be mindful what Dr. Sebi said. It's not just about health. We as African people, we are asleep in many ways. We are still very much asleep. Religion has us sleeping. Miseducation has us sleeping. Lack of knowledge of who we were, the choices that we make, the people who we may choose to marry, the environment that we choose to be in, the people we hang around. Many things have us sleeping. There are people who are awake when it comes to health and wellness in many ways. They're awake, or they're becoming awake, they're becoming knowledgeable about things, about food, about herbs, about various health conditions. They're learning. We're becoming more and more knowledgeable, and we may be learning as the day go by. But we may still be sleeping in many other aspects. So be mindful. You may be awakened where it concerns health, but may be very much asleep where it pertains to other important things that affect us as a people. And I guess this is a topic that I could probably expound on at some other point, because Dr. Sebi always has a lot to say. And I know oftentimes we look at the health aspect, but there are many things that Dr. Sebi shared with us